So let's talk about Vygotsky. So unlike Piaget, he is going to essentially say that our environment matters and how we progress or development is really related to our environment. So our culture and our interactions with others shape the way that we think and conceptualize ideas. So he essentially painted children as apprentices so that they learned from folks around them and they used their culture to better understand their world. So, parents in science museums, I want you to think about what Vygotsky would say about the research that I'm going to tell you about. So, it was found that when parents go to science museums, they generally explain more of what they're seeing and looking at to their sons versus their daughters. Now, if Vygotsky says that your environment shapes how you conceptualize and understand your world, what might he say about this practice? And again, to be clear, I don't think parents are doing this consciously. Oh, so what could you do if you want to improve your child's overall cognitive development? Read to them all the time before they are two, before they even look like they're understanding what's going on in the book, because you will be surprised. They do understand and they will pick it up. Okay, so what else is Vygotsky talking about? He said something called zone of proximal development, or essentially you want to challenge your child so that what they're thinking about or doing is just a tiny bit out of their range of capabilities. Okay, just a little bit too far, not a lot. And you basically help them to perform that task that's difficult for them, but right outside of their level of what they could do. You always want to provide scaffolding. So if you think about what the real word of scaffolding means, it means that you use something to support, and then as needed, you simply pull away the scaffolding once that little person can stand up on their own. So he also talks about cultural tools. So he essentially states that in any culture, things that are frequent are things that we use often. Children learn through those specific tools, and this is what colors their understanding of the world around them. So a common cultural tool we have now is like a phone. So your phone, right, and how you use it, this is a good example. You can see children interact with the phone in a certain way based upon what their parents do with it and how their parents use it and what they see around them. Okay, children learn about their world and how to function in it from looking at their environment, and they adjust.